Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. I'm ready with yet another update on TR to PR pathway. So this time we have got good number of rollouts under Stream A, and there are few rollouts actually under Stream B also, and very few actually are under IG Stream. So the first case I'm going to talk about is for the applicants if you are on EI or if you are on mat leave as a principal applicant. So this is exactly the case where the submission was on May 6th and principal applicant has been on mat leave for quite long. Its application was linked with the TFN number on February 9th, and then there was an ADR for proof of income and PCC. So this proof of income is basically to make sure that yes, the person, whatever she has demonstrated, was actually working. So you can always give the proof, even if it's like 2 months ago or 3 months ago during the time when you're working. And when you're actually on mat leave, you're supposed to get, income. So you can always show the proof of EI or your proof of income as a supporting document. Then the medicals request was there for her spouse, and ADR came for Schedule A, and then portal email, and finally it's a confirmation. She's likely to get ECOPR very soon, maybe in a day or two. So this is May 2nd conversion here. Moving on to another timeline out here, it's from one of my subscriber, and it's very detailed. I really appreciate that, Jyoti. So she has applied on July 16, 2000, yeah, at 2:52 p.m. Mountain Time. There were no ghost updates, and the file got linked on March 1st, and then there was an ADR for PCC. So majority of the time you will be required to submit the PCC. Please make sure to submit the police clearance certificate with a valid time period of 6 months. And in case if you have not traveled outside of Canada, you can certainly submit the old one. Make sure you attach the letter of explanation in case if you have not traveled outside as a supporting document. So it'll be easy for the visa officer to verify and evaluate your case. So it kind of saves a lot of time. And then she's applied for GCMS notes on March 27th, since she was not being able to get any kind of update from them. And then GCMS notes actually were received on April 27th. So it took almost a month time, and that's exactly the duration. And then the PR confirmation portal actually came in on April 29th, and May 2nd was the time when she got an email stating that PR confirmation case has been created. And so this was all done. Now this is exactly the summary what she has written out here. Like on March 1st, it was written that the PCC has been received by responsible officers. She's referring to the GCMS notes, what exactly she's got through. And yeah, so you can always take the screenshot of it and help yourself. She's also informed about like how her picture got clicked by a professional photographer. So it has to be from the photographer with you think that should adhere to the rules and regulations of Canadian photography standards. So just make sure that. All right. So an ECOPR was received yesterday. That was on May 3rd. All right. Another timeline under Stream A, September 11th submission, where AOR was received on February 2nd, and then portal request came in on April 29th. Thereafter, the ECOPR was received yesterday only. Another Stream A, as I said in the beginning, that we have got real good number of rollouts under Stream A. So it looks like that they are dedicating 1 or 2 days to a particular domain and then moving on to another one. Okay, this is for the PR card. So ECOPR was received on April 11th, and it took France for almost like less than a month actually in receiving the PR card. Make sure you link your PR card once you receive the ECOPR. It becomes easy for you to track the information and get hold of all the updates, whatsoever is going on. And in a way, you get a peace of mind. Okay, Stream A case again, June 12th submission, and he got the AOR on May 3rd. There were a couple of requirements related to payment receipt and additional family information, and this was all required from him on May 3rd. Yeah, so in case if you have applied under Stream A, just keep those little things in mind that your proof of employment has to be verified with supporting documents. At any given time, if a dedicated visa officer is in doubt and skeptic about your case, he would definitely ask, or she would definitely ask you for that particular document to submit it as a supporting proof that yes, you were working at in that capacity, whatever is stated in that NOC. It's not going to be the replica of the same job duties what's mentioned out there. For example, if you have applied as a cashier, so at least 70 to 80% of the duties, what exactly is mentioned in the checklist for cashier should match with your requirements. So that is very, very important. Just keep those little things in mind. Otherwise, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, Stream B case here, submission time June 16th, and AOR was received on May 3rd itself. So yeah, we'll be completing 1 year for this program very soon. Okay, Tatiana case, again, IG stream May 6th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time zone, so which is approximately like 8:30 Eastern time zone, and the email was there for the request, usually for the BIL. So in case if visa officer is asking you for biometric, they will send you a biometric instruction letter, and that was for spouse in this case. In case if you already submitted that, you don't need to redo it. So that would all be accepted. Even for medicals, if you've already submitted as a part of your previous application, study permit or maybe work visa, you don't have to redo it. Just submit the same, and in case if need arises, they will ask you to redo it. So yeah. The application was linked with the given information with the name and place of birth, and it was on January 9th. And then AOR was received within a couple of days. After that, there was an ADR for IMM 5669 form, and then ECOPR was received on April 8th. Now you can see that she got the PR card on May 3rd itself. So it took her almost like less than 4 weeks time. So this is basically the journal time period, how, time taking process from the ECOPR to PR card. Okay, Stream B, May 23rd submission. Application was linked on January 22nd, and then PCC was uploaded. All went through, and on May 3rd, he was able to get the ECOPR. And you can see here that the very same day, he linked to GCKey account. So now just have to wait for the PR card. That is likely to happen in 3 to 6 weeks time period at the max. So based upon current scenario, the things are rolling out pretty fast. So yeah, you can expect, earlier than what it is expected now. IG stream submission May 7th at 12:38 a.m. and he was able to link up the application using the UCI, last name, and passport. Now, the combination of these things when you're linking up, it depends upon application to applications. Most of the time, you'll be able to get it through family name, passport, and UCI. That's what it is. Like last name is again the family name. Or sometimes it could be a combination of few more information. So like sometimes it works with date of birth. So yeah, whatever work for you, just try to tweak it and then do it. Okay, in this case, eligibility reviewing was there and background check processing was done yesterday. So when you link up your application, you tend to get the updates under your portal. So just keep in mind that whatever the updates you have, don't miss the ADR, because 90% of the time you will get the ADR. Through a letter, but sometimes you will get it under the portal itself. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Uh, okay, this is Stream B case. Submission time is July 16th at 12:10 a.m. And this was, he got the AOR February 28th. Now, if you remember, July 16th was a time when it reached to its cap. So it was like 12:10 a.m. So it was pretty close where he got the ECOPR yesterday. And there are a lot of candidates who still applied in May and they have not been able to hear back from IRCC. So don't get panic in case if July 16th are getting the ECOPR. It's just a matter of time, guys. Okay, another timeline, Stream A case. September 28th is a submission time, and she was able to link up the application on February 19th. AOR was received. So AOR was received before getting it linked. So it took her almost like 18 days in linking up. So this is pretty common. Don't need to get worried. And here there was no ADR because she was able to submit all the set of documents at file submission time, and that's how she was able to get the ECOPR on May 3rd. Now this is from Calgary head visa office. Now it varies from case to case and again from visa officer to visa officer. There are a lot of factors responsible for the processing time. Some applications still not getting any response. Some actually are getting ECOPR even if they have applied pretty uh, in the month of July or August or September. I'm talking about Stream B and Stream A. However, there are application in May they have not received any response, like not even a single communication from IRCC. So this is pretty common. It varies how your application has been submitted there, if you were able to submit all the documents in one go or in parts, or if it's in single case or with spouse, or even if it's inland spouse or outland spouse, or if you have traveled all across the world, then you need to submit to multiple PCCs. And in case if you're not able to proof whatever you are trying to claim, so in terms of your work experience and all that stuff, so these things actually makes a lot of difference. And not to forget about the visa officer, whosoever is assigned on your case. Some visa officer would simply ask you for ADR in one go. Some visa officer would ask you for the ADR in, first in 1 month, and then 2 months later again the second ADR would come, and sometimes even after a couple of days you will get third ADR. So it depends upon a lot of factors. So there's no black and white out here. It's pretty gray. But again, as I said, that there have not been any technical rejection in this category, so you definitely don't need to worry about that. Just stay calm and be hopeful. Try to link up your application. Try to contact IRCC if you want to get a TFN number. But again, you don't have to do all that stuff. Honestly speaking, you will get through. So yeah, all the very best to all of you. And in case if you have any question, you can always write back to me. I will try to resolve as and when I get a moment. Okay. Take care, guys, and stay safe. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for future updates. Have a good day. Bye.